Now, it's no secret that lefties generally love to demonise, condemn and all-out slam us here at Sky News. Or maybe that's just you, Denise.
I think it's you, actually, James.
But their assertion is that this is some sort of right-wing echo chamber that gets thrown around a lot.
But sorry, lefties, we actually disagree, don't we, big time? Because dynamic debate and at times furious disagreement is what we are all about. And here on Danica and James, it's going to feature very prominently.
Yeah, that's right. Each week we'll pick out a big issue from the week and debate it. So we'll have left versus right, yes versus no. A fiery clash will be guaranteed.
And it's a segment we are calling Head to Head.
So this week, let's talk about immigration, because Anthony Albanese's Big Australia just gets bigger and bigger. Migration to Australia hit a new record of 548,800 people in the year to September, Danica.
Now, for perspective, that's almost as many migrants arriving in Australia as the 600,000 fans who saw Taylor Swift across 7 sold-out concerts earlier this year. Trying to put it in perspective,
Why would
James.
you compare it to
I know,
Taylor Swift?
it wasn't my best, but anyway. And we all remember the pandemonium that was. But more to the point, we didn't vote for this many people.
Pauline Hanson has called for a plebiscite on immigration numbers. The pressure on housing, infrastructure, services, she argues, it's unsustainable. And even Brisbane's pro-immigration Lord Mayor, Adrian Schneider, has just come out warning that the surge in overseas arrivals is a runaway train.
And for many Albo's immigration agenda is a lazy economic Ponzi scheme designed to prop up headline GDP. But opponents disagree, saying skilled migration is actually crucial for the country. So
our head-to-head debate tonight is, should Australia's immigration intake be reduced?
Joining us now is One Nation Leader Pauline Hanson and Darren Barnett, former Press Secretary to the Prime Minister Julia Gillard. Hi to both of you. Thank you so much for joining us on Head to Head this evening.
Thank you.
Pauline, we'll start with you. Another record month for migration. In February, more than 100,000 came into the country. That's an increase of 20% on the previous month. Why is Big Australia getting even bigger?
Because the federal government has to bring these people into the country to prop up the GDP. Otherwise, we'd go into a recession. It's not working, because we've seen it in our cities. The infrastructure, we can't cope. The roads, the hospitals, the schools, the housing. Even the building industry said they can't cope with it and they can't build the number of houses. So every four migrants come into the country, only 1 house is actually built. So we're about 650,000 homes behind what we need in the country. And they talk about the fact for skilled migrants. Well, that's a joke. Between 22 and 23, 737,000 migrants came into the country. 51,605 were of the skilled category. Of that, only 1,800. That's 0.4% or 1% were actually in the building trade industry. So go figure, where are your skilled migrants? So most of them are basically managers of companies, I don't know, or they're bringing their partners. But we can't keep bringing in this number of people into the country because we don't have the infrastructure. It is unsustainable. And I'm saying, cut the immigration back to net zero, meaning if we've got so many people leaving the country, bring them in all right. And I'm not against immigration. The country was built by migrants, but we can't keep bringing them in at this rate.